Title update. My sister disappeared 6 years ago. We just found her, and now I wish we hadn't. Part 2. It's been 5 days since my last post. I haven't slept more than a couple hours. I've been jumping Airbnbs, using burner phones, keeping everything on encrypted drives. I know how paranoid that sounds. But after what happened Sunday night, I don't think I'm being paranoid enough. Let me back up. After getting that video of Marissa, the one where she said not to trust anyone, not even mom, I started digging. I couldn't let it go. I needed to know if it was real or if my brain was just snapping from stress. So I did something stupid. I went home. My parents live in the same house we grew up in. Quiet suburb, white fence, rose bushes, picture-perfect middle-class America. I pulled up late, parked down the street, and walked up like I was delivering mail, heart in my throat. The lights were on. Inside, I could see my mom and dad at the kitchen table, talking, smiling, drinking wine, like nothing had happened. I waited until the lights went off, then snuck around to the side yard. There's a shed out back. It used to be Dad's workshop. I remembered the key was taped under the third plank on the left. It was still there. Inside, it was not what I remembered. The place was wired. Hard drives, flash drives, labeled folders, multiple phones, an old-school safe. There were blueprints on the wall I couldn't even begin to understand. I snapped as many photos as I could and got out. And I almost made it too. But as I was leaving, motion lights flipped on in the backyard. And standing there, barefoot, holding a cup of tea like she was stepping out for fresh air, was my mom. She looked at me like she expected me, like I was late. "You always were too curious," she said softly, "just like your sister." I didn't speak, couldn't. She took a step closer. "You shouldn't have come back." That's when I ran. I didn't go back to my apartment. I didn't go to work. I didn't call anyone. I burned the clothes I wore that night, ditched the phone, and rented a car under a fake name. I've been driving ever since. But here's the part that's really messing with me. Yesterday morning, while hiding out in a motel 2 states away, I got a package at the front desk. No return address, just my fake name on the label. Inside, a burner phone, fully charged, and a sticky note, 10 p.m. answer. I waited, watched the clock like it was ticking down to a bomb. At 10 on the dot, the phone rang. 1 ring, 2. I answered. It was Marissa. She sounded shaken but alive. She told me she couldn't say where she was, that I needed to keep running, that they were watching everything. She said the people Mom and Dad work for, they're not just some rogue agency. They're inside, deep, not just government, global. And then she said something that's kept me frozen ever since. "You weren't supposed to be part of this, but now you are." Then the line cut. The phone bricked itself 30 seconds later. Total wipe. No trace. So now I'm sitting in a motel off the highway in the middle of nowhere with 3 different passports, a hard drive full of secrets, and a whole new version of reality. I don't know where this ends. I don't know if I'll be alive to write a part 3. But if you're reading this, if any of this sounds even remotely familiar, trust no one. Someone in your family might not be who they say they are.